I got it. Have you ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah. Who's on TV for
That's actually the resort that it was filmed at.
I think you have a story to read.
I clicked off there.
There you go.
Welcome back to the Maybe Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kel Evans, Craig Fleck, case reporter Chris Evans with you. A little extended halftime show today. A little special Olympics basketball game, a little 8-minute game. Hope you enjoyed that. Both teams have gone through their warm-up drills. First half numbers. Del City shot just 27% from the field, 36% though from three-point land. 71% from the free throw line, 10 of 14 from the free throw line for Del City. Tulsa a little bit better field goal wise, almost 59%, 43% beyond the three-point line. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 10 turnovers for Tulsa Memorial, 5 for Del City. 6 lead changes.
Those 10 turnovers were huge because they led directly to points for Del City, and
which
Del what City, they need.
Yeah, Del City got 10 points off of turnovers, and then Tulsa Memorial 3 points off of turnovers.
And then when you add the 4 3-pointers, that's pretty much how Del City was able to survive.
We're set. The music guy had a hard time yesterday turning music off. That must be a new sound guy. That it was weird, Casey, as we're underway. I'll tell you real quick, as you made the trip up the turnpike today. The music was playing like right now, yesterday.
Oh, really?
And no one knew any difference because that's what they do at the Thunder games.
Yeah, right.
You have music. It was no big deal.
I'll take your word for it.
Boom. Foul on Del City.
Yeah, I bet that is true.
The small things.
And probably him too.
Looking, finally get it inbound. Catch and shoot. Boy, he was taking shots right there in front of us the entire 5 minutes he was out there shooting. That, of course, being Williams with a three-pointer right there. And the Chargers have a 5-point lead, 31-26. Catch it. He was taking, he probably took 15 shots from right there.
That's a big dagger shot coming out of the locker room. He plays so hard for Del City to just be within 2. And then Memorial comes out and just hits a 3, a tough shot in the corner, and now with a run out.
Count the bucket to the free throw line.
Yeah.
There's a technical taunting.
Absolutely.
Will Hill call for the technical foul. He'll get to shoot his free throw, then Del City will have a couple.
There was absolutely no doubt whatsoever that should have been a technical foul. That was the most right call you could possibly make. What are we discussing here? What to do with shoot the free throw down here first, and then we're going to discuss who gets the ball probably, and the possession arrow afterwards.
Just wanting to make sure everything lines up correctly.
Because it was going to end up being Del City's ball. So do you let them shoot the free throws, then give them the ball because of the technical, or do you have to go to the...
Will Hill get his free throw first,
yes,
no matter what?
The question is going to be, where's the possession arrow going to end up after all of this?
Still talking this one out. Officials probably know what's going on. You got to make sure it's right in the book, is what I'm thinking might be being discussed as well.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out who's going to have the ball, and once they do, does it affect the possession arrow or not, would be my best guess.
So here's the free throw. Front rim no good on the three-point play. And now we'll go down here and shoot the technical shots here.
And then whose ball is it going to be?
We're waiting on Keandre Young. I would think Del City.
But is that because of the possession arrow or because of the technical? Because it was going to be Del City's ball anyway.
Common sense tells you it's Del City's ball.
It's going to be Del City's ball, but it was going to be anyways because of the free throws.
Yeah, they're still trying to get all this figured out here at the scores table. Keandre Young, we could be confused all we want, but they got to make sure they get it right over on that far side. Here's a second. Oh, that's good. I'm thinking Del City's basketball.
It will be Del City's ball.
At midcourt, and possession arrow stays the same.
That's correct. And I think that's the right call. See if it changes once they inbound it, but I don't think it will.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So we're squared away.
That was easy.
Yeah. 2 free points for Del City.
Absolutely. 33-28.
All little things they need to stay in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was
they needed another one of those 3-pointers that they hit in the first half.
It was a seven-point lead. 2 free throws makes it 5 and a bucket here.
Yep.
Jump shot, baseline, side of the backboard. Eagles in the paint, awkward shot, but it falls in. It falls in for Crutchfield.
Like Crutchfield had to alter his shot twice in midair.
Crutchfield has 13 points. Eagles within 3.
Great hedge. Great hedge by Goodlow. Top of the key.
Dangerous pass. It's picked off. Here come the Eagles. 3-on-2. Goodlow loses the basketball. It was tipped out of bounds, though, by the Chargers. Alexandre able to get a hand in there. Goodlow looking. Finally gets it inbounded. Back to Goodlow. He'll try his luck for 3. No. Would have tied the game.
That's the shot that they hit in the first half. You know, right when they were on that teeter-totter, they would hit a shot to get right back up there, tied or maybe within 1 or 2. Have not hit that here in the second half yet.
Boone gets it below the free throw line, kicks it off to teammate on the left side. Alexandre with that one there. Good shot for him. He has his first bucket. Excuse me, that's one. Yeah, that's 24, his first bucket.
Boone's draw so much attention that by the time anybody else gets the ball headed towards the hoop, they have an advantageous situation.
5-point lead. Del City trying to cut into that. Can't do it here. Had to go high off the glass because of the big swiping arms that were coming his way.
You definitely have to alter your shot when you're going to the rim against the Boones.
Higgins, 3-point shot on the way. No. Tip, no, but a foul trying to tip it. Foul's going to be called against Keandre Young.
Here's the part of the game where you've had to play so hard. If you look at the mannerisms of Del City, your legs start to get a little bit weary. And the first thing that goes when you get tired, as we see Del City trying to catch the wind, is your decision making. And then the first thing that goes physically are your legs, which directly affect your jump shots. And that's why Del City has not made their last couple.
Boone shot, no. Trying to be ran by Boone. Yes, back to Boone. Boone, good. Boom, boom. Got lucky. 37-30.
Wow.
Dangerous waters here for Del City. They've been able to respond when Memorial has been up to the 5-7 point. Good luck.
But it's the second half. They're worn down. It's a different situation right now. They are squarely on that teeter-totter. Danger zone for Del City.
Having a hard time getting inside the 3-point line right now.
Yep.
Here's penetration. Crutchfield, he loses it. Here come the Chargers.
You can feel it slipping away right now, can't you?
One of those momentum deals.
Yep. When Memorial can put on about a 12-0 run on you in an eyelash.
I was about to say 7 points can be 15 points real fast. Yep. Paint, same spot. Almost the same result for Alexandre. Foul call. That's the 4th team foul already on Del City. Also Memorial yet to commit a foul. James Alexandre to attempt 2 free throws. First one's front rim, no good.
Del City needs to hit a shot. I mean, I'd typically play captain obvious, but just from a momentum perspective, they got to stay within arm's length
38-30.
Big moment. This is the biggest possession of the game for them.
Del City just 4 points here in this third quarter. Here's a three-point shot. That's no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Memorial Chargers.
You've had to work so hard. Your legs get weary, that affects your jump shot. We've seen that here in the second half. Mentioned that a couple of times, and it is true.
Goodlow fakes left, goes right into the paint. Blocked. Caleb Boone with the block. Having a hard time though in the backcourt. Yet to get it across. Just due. It's going to result in 2 points. Lined it up, Caleb Boone. The other way, Goodlow. Whistle. Foul.
Got a foul, yeah.
2 fists up in the air. You know, usually you watch the guy go in for the layup, but I always watch to see how who jumps the highest to block the shot. Goodlow's free throw is good.
There's that free throw, something that goes to the bucket just to stem the tide a touch.
It's like, well, who's going to block this? Who's going to jump the highest this time?
All of them.
Yeah, I couldn't tell on that one. 40-32. It's a full timeout taken by Coach Lenny Hatchett of Del City. Taking timeout with them. 2:53 to play in the third quarter. You're watching the Class 5A State Championship here on the NFHS Network. .253 to play here in the third quarter. Coach Hatchett spinning a timeout. What do you think the coach took the timeout to tell his guys?
Just settle things down. I think that just more was, I don't think it was as much X and O's as it was just strategically trying to get the game back under control. Memorial had controlled the pace in the last minute. Oh, there's a turnover. And we talked about they can go on those 7, 8, 9, 10-0 runs and bury you before you even have a chance to realize what happened to you. Stay away from that. I think Coach Hatch did a great job of it.
See if the Eagles can take advantage of the turnover. Keandre Young calls that turnover.
Run a set play here and get a high percentage shot off of it.
Goodlow will take the three. Rim no good. Offensive rebound. Right back out to Goodlow. Saves it from going into the backcourt.
How did he catch that ball?
Splits the defense. Shot blocked.
This lady official here, Brooke Ferris, is one fantastic referee. And it's not just the calls she makes, the way she controls things, the way she talks to the coaches and the kids. She keeps everybody under control.
Foul was on the floor, so the Eagles inbound the basketball. 3 team fouls for Tulsa Memorial. Del City still in those 4 team fouls. Eagles moving around the perimeter. Finally goes into the far corner. Get out of there.
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere of the 4 corners in a half-court set. You want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor where you can go both ways. Against the length and athletic ability of Tulsa Memorial.
Goodlow blocked but fouled. Foul is going to be called on Caleb Boone. It's his second personal foul.
He didn't like it.
Free throw will be taken here by Nathaniel Goodlow. Yeah, 2 points, yeah. Craig telling him.
He said, I got all ball. I said, well, you did. Official said, well, you did get ball, but not all ball.
You got ball, then you came down and got elbow.
Goodlow has settled this thing down with 3 free throws now. Make that 4. Well, how about that timeout for Coach Hatchett? Since then, Del City scored 4 points. Make it 6.
Goodlow.
Oh. Yeah. He altered his shot more than he had to.
And that's the boon effect.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just the effect.
Boy, Goodlow is athletic, isn't he?
Yes, he
Can you
is.
imagine him on a football field? There's a second football record.
Hello. Boom, triple team, it doesn't matter. That's
All in
pretty
one
impressive.
motion.
Yes.
Woo. That's the most impressive play of the day.
Yeah, kept the ball high. Brayshawn Finch thought he drew the charge.
He's trying to figure out what he did.
That's his third personal foul.
I was watching the basketball, did not see what happened on that foul call. It never looks good whenever the person that's on the floor is the one that has the foul ticketed to him.
Yeah.
It always makes you wonder what just happened.
Catch and shoot for Young, no good. Let's say he's struggling from Young to 3 here in this third quarter. 70 seconds to play.
Watch out.
Whistle. Foul called on Goodlow, and that's going to be his second personal foul. He's okay. Crutchfield leading the way on the floor, point-wise for Del City with 13 points. Both Boones, Keelan and Caleb with 12 points each. First free throw by Caleb is good. Say a big hello to Tony Wilson watching our stream today. He was with me for all 8 games, with us all 8 games yesterday. Catching a stream somewhere down there, the Oklahoma-Texas border.
Sounds fun.
Next free throw up by Caleb is no good. 9-point lead for the Chargers, 43-34. Final 60 seconds here to go in the third.
Del City's been in that knockout zone for about 3 or 4 minutes now. They refuse to go away, though.
In the paint, kick it out. 3-point shot on the way. No good.
No.
Sends it in.
So instead of altering my shot, I'll just put the thing home. I'll flush it.
Lesson learned. I really thought he was going to do that on the time that he did. Also, here we go again. There's still a little momentum here late in the third for the Eagles. Layup good. It's a 5-point ball game.
The Del City Eagles will not go away.
Another near steal there. 19 seconds. Another near steal. Alexandre to the hoop charge.
Yes, sir.
Good call official. Good job. Kyrene Williams taking a charge, and now 13 seconds left.
And can you imagine, and Goodlow has led this charge. If they can hit a shot here and take that momentum into the fourth quarter, and how about that timeout by Coach Hatchett a couple of minutes ago to get things settled down.
Yep.
And since then, Del City has knocked off 5 points off that lead and got all momentum back.
Final 9 seconds here across the timeline. With it is Higgins.
Make sure you get the last shot.
4 seconds. The Eagles will if they can get the shot. Young. Foul called.
That's 3 on Caleb Boone, too.
He says I was straight up.
I think I probably agree with him on that.
I would agree as well. It looked like he was straight up on that one.
I think he got the short end of that. But momentum, again. Officials feel it, too. They're humans. When one team has momentum, it's easier to call a foul on the other team, right? So I think that played a part in it as well.
I got caught up in watching how tall Boone was, and I don't know if there's anything on the body, but everything up was okay. So
need at least one of these two, make it a 4-point game.
7/10 of a second. Free throw in.
Soft rims.
Crutchfield, what a last 60 seconds. Oh, back to that timeout as you alluded to.
Yes, sir.
Really, in this
Yes,
last
sir.
60 seconds.
Well, there's some there's some experience and even more talent on the bench coaching the Del City Eagles.
Trying to cut the three.
They got one out too. That was good enough.
43-39.
Here we go.
It's going to be a good one. In the next 8 minutes, we're going to crown a 5A champion. Come back with us, figure out who's going to hold up the gold ball. This is the Class 5A State Championship on the NFHS Network. Welcome back to the Maybe Center, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa Memorial, #1, the state of Oklahoma. They got at least two Division I players on their floor. Del City Eagles, grit, tough. Who's going to take home the 5A state championship?
This young man inbounding the basketball right here is one of my favorite basketball players I've ever seen watch play basketball. That kid right there, not only is he good, but just the effort, intensity, the tenacity he plays with, doesn't back down to anything. Goodlow, here he is. Had to take it away. I just jinxed him. My bad, young man.
Nathaniel Goodlow, bad news for 5A. He's coming back next year.
Love watching him play.
4-point game, 43-39.
Look at that defense he's putting on the ball, too. Ooh.
Boone puts on the floor, traveled with the basketball.
Again, that's the Goodlow presence. When you put that kind of pressure on the basketball without fouling, just the cumulative effect, you speed the other team's mind up so much that you create turnovers like that. Got to be careful here with this half-court trap.
Get to these numbers here in just a second, Casey. It's just unbelievable. Del City 9 of 36. That's only 25% shooting the ball. As that's up and good, nice baseline penetration there by Foreman. 1-point game.
And knowing that Caleb Boone has 3 fouls, knowing he could not attempt a blocked shot, Foreman was able to take it to the hoop, right at Boone, not worry about getting his shot blocked.
43-41, one possession game. Del City trying to keep it there on this defensive floor here. We have a foul though. Hey, listen, watch this. Casey, 25% shoot for Del City. And you look at Tulsa Memorial, they're 16 of 24, 67%.
Remember when I said in the first half, I have no idea how they've even scored their points. I don't remember them. It doesn't seem, but the next thing you look up and they're only down 2.
Well, here's 2 deciding factors.
Turnovers.
Tulsa Memorial has 16 turnovers. Del City has 15 points off of those turnovers and 11 second chance points.
Yep.
Chargers get inbounded. And it's laid up by Keelan Boone.
You know, whenever the other team is so long and has so much athletic ability, those inbounds plays are impossible to stop because they work on those so much, they're going to get the ball in the right guy's hands and you can't defend it.
When you get in these this championship type feeling here down low, shot right over. Boone took it right to him.
Again, Boone can't foul. They know it. Foreman is taking it right to him.
6'2", took it to 6'9".
Again, a 6'9" man that cannot foul.
Poked away. Still able to keep control.
Look at Goodlow. Oh, he is an impressive young man. Got a foul here.
Yeah, it's a reaching foul. I think it's going to be getting number 5, Foreman.
Okay, but just that pressure, that plays with the psyche of the other team and forces them into those turnovers. Yes, this time it was a foul, but 16 other times has turned into a turnover that has led to points.
You get in these scenarios deep in the games. You have a couple of Boons you can go to. Del City kind of has to work a little bit harder to find their shot. They got the guys to do it, but when it comes down to the final few seconds, Memorial has more options.
Yeah, Keelan Boone flashing the money sign like I'm money. I don't think I'd be doing that to Goodlow and Foreman and some of these other kids for Del City. They don't give 2 hoots about how good you think you are. They're going to take it right to you. Zone defense for Memorial again.
4-point
And that's
game.
because of foul trouble.
Get it in the Foreman. Well, he's not afraid to take it. Takes it right to him, leans in a little bit. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with Dell City.
Boy, how about this coaching by Coach Hatchett, trying to desperately get that fourth foul on Caleb Boone. And has 2 buckets out of it. Foreman does, taking it right to him. Keep doing it. Get it to the high post, get it to triple threat, take it right to Caleb Boone.
3-point shot on the way. Crutchfield, no.
You cannot afford to settle for that. You have Caleb Boone, who is not contesting shots right now. No need to settle for a 25-footer.
Keelan Boone, just 1 foul, but Caleb Boone with 3 personal fouls.
Well, it's just everything's so easy for Memorial, everything's so difficult for Del City. You wonder when the bubble will ever burst, just because it takes so much effort just to even get a shot off.
We thought it might have burst there for a little bit when Tulsa Memorial got up to a 10-point lead with 3 minutes to play in that third quarter.
Get it right back to Foreman and triple threat, take it right back to Caleb Boone and either draw a foul. The 4th foul right there. Oh, tried to do it, couldn't get it done.
Chargers with the steal. Del City trying to get it back. Good hustle, both teams. Possession arrow with Tulsa Memorial.
That could come into play late in the game if we have a tie-up.
All poked out of bounds. Stay here.
How do you even dribble on that court right now? I mean, everything is contested. You can't even take 2 dribbles without somebody trying to poke it away from you. Just an incredible amount of athletic ability, energy, effort level on the court.
Shot up, falls off the rim, but it hangs on long enough for Caleb to get it. Tough luck there for Del City.
They like to let everybody know how good they are, too. It's kind of interesting to watch after they make a shot.
49-43, play with a little attitude out there, a little flash.
That's a nice way to put it. It's too much for me. I'm not real impressed with it, but that's here or there.
4:45 and rolling. Del City, good low for 3, partially blocked by Boone. It falls into the hands. Blocked by Keelan, falls in the hands of Caleb. There's his spot. That's his favorite spot on the floor. He misses this one, though. Does Williams. Shot up and good. Shot up.
Maybe another timeout coming for Coach Hatchett.
There it is. Back to an 8-point lead for Tulsa Memorial, 51-43. It's a short timeout.
Draw up a set play to get a high percentage shot, and then draw up a defense off of that make that can create a quick turnover and get a flurry of points to get this thing back out of the knockout zone. I think that's what you're looking at right here by Coach Hatchett, Tommy Griffin, and the rest of the coaches on the Del City bench. Well, their kids have played so hard.
Get a good look there at the Tulsa Memorial bench, up by 8.
So much talent in that hole.
Yes. Yes. .425 here in the fourth quarter. Memorial 51, Del City 43. Del City's led all but about 2 minutes of this ball game today. About 2.5 minutes, Del City had a lead, but it's been all Memorial today.
Haven't been able to hit an outside shot. There's your set play. Could not execute it. Jump ball is going to go to Del City. Coach Hatchett drew up the set play to take it to Caleb Boone. Couldn't get the ball all the way to the rim to get the shot off. See what they come up with in the out of bounds play. That was a bullet that Coach Hatchett just fired that did not hit its mark. That's disappointing if you're a Del City fan.
Quick inbound, right to the hoop. Good play, good draw up.
That's what I said. That's a set play. Here's your defense to try to create a turnover to get the little 4-point flurry that you need to get back.
Foreman with the layup. He has 7 points. Offensive, good call. Taking the charge even better, number 5, taking the charge, Jack Foreman.
You've got Caleb and Keelan Boone on the floor. No need to be in a hurry. You have a 6-point lead.
Look at the score sheet here. 33 points for the Boons.
Yeah.
Of the 51 points for Tulsa Memorial.
Rayshawn Finch is coming out of the game, the young man who just had the charging call. A little bit out of control. Good coaching to get his emotions under control.
3-point shot on the way. Glass rim, no. Rebound goes to Caleb.
Foreman has been able to take it to Caleb Boone the entire second half. No need to settle for, nope, there's a travel, to settle for that 25-foot jump shot, especially when you have not made one in the second half. Got to get that thing to triple threat at the high post. Get to triple threat and take it directly to the bucket.
3.5 to play. 6-point ball game.
Get it to Foreman, top of the key here.
Eagles trying to find a gap, a hole somewhere in that zone defense.
Yep, right there. There he is. Triple threat. Take it right to him. Good idea.